What is up, internet? I'd like to welcome everyone back to the channel for another video. You guys already know who it is. It is the biggest bird in the verse, FC, aka Fried Chicken. Today's video is in with collaboration with the microphone company Fifine. They sent me out their AM8 microphone to show you guys how good a budget microphone can possibly be versus some of the competitors out there. Competitors such as Beacon Mic, Teenage Engineering, HyperX, and Elgato Wave. To me, this microphone is amazing, especially at the price point. If you're someone who's looking to get into gaming, social media, streaming, and you just don't know where to begin and you want to start off real small, real budget friendly, the AM8 is definitely going to be something for you. It has really good sound quality, it's plug and play, very simple to set up, and you can just use it right out the box as soon as you open it. But other than that, let's look over the specifications of the AM8 microphone from Fifine. Now, before we get started, I highly recommend you put on a pair of headphones just so you can get a true sense of what this microphone sounds like. You just can't get the same sense playing this video with loudspeakers. The AM8 is a budget-friendly microphone for those who are just getting started who doesn't know where to look first. Usually, the price point for this microphone is always in between $35 to $50 on Amazon or its own platform. For control, the AM8 comes featuring 4 separate buttons, 2 dials to adjust your gain and your volume for your headphones, an RGB light, and on the back of the microphone, there is a button on the back for quick seamless muting just in case you have to step away. On the bottom of the microphone, there are 3 separate ports. There is a USB Type-C port which will allow you to have quick plug and play without too much hassle or struggle to get started. For those audio heads out there, there is an XLR port as well, which will allow you to have better and stronger enriched audio quality. And then for those who wish to have audio feedback, there is a headphone jack on the bottom of this microphone, so you're actually able to listen to your own feedback and adjust how your vocals sound on the fly. The Fifine AM8 is a dynamic microphone. In order to get the best possible audio quality out of your vocals, you must speak into the top of this mic. If you try adjusting yourself and speaking into the side of this microphone, it will not pick up your vocals very well at all, as I'm demonstrating here as I'm leaning to the left and right of this microphone to show you how the audio is skewed once I start speaking away from the actual main vocal point of this microphone. Now, I highly recommend that you don't use the little table stand that comes with this microphone in the box. I recommend you get yourself a boom arm of some type in order to elevate the microphone to a level that matches your face. If it's down too low, it just won't captivate your vocals all that well, and it may sound different or skewed or really airy or spacey. Also, another reason why it's good to have it on a boom arm is because it will reduce the chance of you bumping into it, causing vibration noises on the microphone. Since the microphone doesn't have a shock mount, it will still catch some vibrations. As long as you don't touch the boom arm, you will be fine though. Now, for the first part of this video, I have been speaking into this microphone in its rawest form, with no post-processing or anything added to it, no VSTs and such. Now, if you want the best possible audio quality out of any microphone, you must process the audio coming through it. Any audio head will tell you that the only way to make a microphone truly shine is by processing. Now, I may be cheating here a little bit, but I'm going to be using the Elgato Wave software in order to enhance my vocals with my VST systems, with my EQs, de-essers, and also noise cancellation. So you're not catching all the background noise in, the background. Just take a listen real quickly because this thing is picking up everything from cars driving by and such. My chair leaning. Once I turn on my post-processing, it will remove all of that background noise and enhance my vocals. But now let's jump over to Elgato Wave and turn on those VSTs so we can have a good listen to what my voice sounds like once it is processed. Now, in order to use the Wave software, you must either own an XLR, Wave 3, or a Stream Deck Plus in order to gain access. Now, the reason why I'm using this software is because the Fifine AM8 does not come with a companion app, so I'm not able to adjust my audio or process it on the fly. Now that we have the Wave software booted up, let me show you the difference of what a microphone can truly sound like after you finish processing it. Now, this video is not going to be a tutorial on how I have my VSTs set up. It's going to be more or less just showing you the difference of having them turned on and off. So the first thing I want to turn on is going to be my EQ. After that, noise removal. Then de-essers to get rid of those sharp S sounds. Now, tell me if there's a difference. Again, I highly recommend headphones. Do you hear a difference in my audio quality? Is it More clearer? Is it better? Is there less background noise? For example, less background noise means typing. So here I'm going to go type on my keyboard while talking, typing and talking. Okay. Microphone check 1, 2, 3. Let's see. More typing with no audio. How about some light clapping, just in case I was getting excited in the game, I want to clap. So you can see both wave bars moving on the Elgato Wavelink experience. You can see the true audio on the top and then the filtered audio on the bottom. You can see what it's capturing and what it's doing. This is what processing is capable of. Again, let's turn everything off so you guys can hear the difference with it in its rawest form. So EQ off, noise remover. So all those things all turned off. And yeah, you can really get your audio really dialed in depending on how well you want things to happen. I'm not sure if you guys heard about a truck just driven by. I'm not sure if you heard that. But let me turn everything back on again just so you guys can get a clear rendition of how I sound with processing. Now I do have an extra VST here called compressor. This is what I use when I'm streaming. If I'm not streaming and I'm doing voiceovers, then I'll have this turned off, mainly because it makes your vocals change dramatically. So I'll turn it on for you guys, for example. So here is with the compressor off. Well, microphone check 1, 2, 3, microphone check 1, 2, 3. With it on, microphone check 1, 2, 3, microphone check 1, 2, 3. There's a clear difference. Pretty much it just enhances every aspect of your audio with the compressor on. So you have to be careful how you use this. Again, like I said, I only use it if I'm using OBS because OBS will nullify your vocals and mute it. I will share a streaming clip of me using this microphone in a live stream just so you guys can get a good feel of what it does sound like. I'm falling. I didn't know. I'm going down.
No,
I ain't gonna do a full fall. I'm gonna just backspace it. Yeah. That was my bad. Let me give myself one of these real quickly. Because I deserve that. Nothing going good for me right now. That shit's stupid because of me. Yeah. If anyone in the chat has any questions for the biggest bird in the verse, perfect time to ask while I'm stuck in loading hell. So perfect time to ask questions. And as you can see, with some fine tuning, you can really dial this microphone in and get it sounding really amazing. Although there are just a few setbacks with this microphone that must be talked about, and that is going to be the lack of a companion app. Without a companion app, you're not really able to make a microphone truly shine. Any microphone, to be honest. For example, this microphone right here, CM15 from Teenage Engineering, very high-end microphone, sounds horrible unless you post-process. And yeah, that can be said for any microphone. One thing I have to also mention to people too, that this is a dynamic microphone, not a condenser microphone. So automatically your voice is going to be a little muffled and or muted just a little bit. It's not going to be a true tone vocal experience because that's how dynamic microphones work. Usually with dynamic microphones, you have to turn the gain up on them a lot more than a condenser microphone. So for example, for me on this one, I have the gain just at 50% on the microphone and then 100% on the computer. So double the gain just so I can make it sound really good and crisp and clear depending on what I'm doing. You also have to keep in mind what other softwares you're using as well too. Like I said earlier with OBS, what happens with that software if you're live streaming, if you're someone who's going to be live streaming, the software will automatically deafen the volume of your vocals. So on Elgato Experience, I use the compressor to boost my vocals up just to compensate for that toneness that OBS puts my vocals through after all of its processing and stuff like that. Overall, it's a great microphone. It's very cheap, it's very easy to use, and I can recommend it to anyone if you're just entering in or if you just want to use a microphone to talk with other people with. But yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy this review of the AM8 microphone from Fifine. It's excellent, great budget build microphone, and I do enjoy it. Now, if you guys want me to do a comparison of all my microphones against this microphone, I can do just that. Again, like I said, I have a lot of microphones: Quadcast, Teenage Engineering CM15, Beacon mic, Wave 3. These are all top-end microphones that streamers and content creators use, or just people who just want to have a very clear sounding microphone to speak into. Just let me know down below in the comments if you guys want it. I'm still debating on doing it because it's going to be a very long video, maybe like a 25 to 30 minute video, because I want to make sure I get all the audio cues and, references and stuff all dialed in per microphone while I'm making that video. But yeah, I appreciate for everyone for coming through. It is the biggest bird in the verse, FC, aka Fried Chicken. Big Bird out.